All right, let's talk about Porto's newest culinary hotspot. Its location? Well, it's just as legendary as the food. We're diving into the Time Out Market, a place that's totally shaking up the city's food scene from a spot you won't believe.
Okay, just picture this for a second. You're standing inside São Bento, one of the most beautiful train stations in the world, surrounded by those breathtaking tile murals and all that incredible history. But if you look a little closer, tucked away inside these iconic walls, a full-on food revolution is happening.
Yeah, this is so much more than just your average food hall. We're talking about a landmark inside a landmark. It's this perfect fusion of Porto's amazing past and its very, very delicious future. So let's get the key details down. You can find it in the south wing of the São Bento Train Station. It just opened in May of 2024, and it's open every single day from 10 in the morning till midnight. And get this, the architect behind the space is Souto de Moura, who won the Pritzker Prize back in 2011. That tells you everything you need to know, right? They take design just as seriously as they take their food here.
Okay, so what exactly is a timeout market? Because it's not just some random collection of restaurants. There's a whole concept behind it, and honestly, that's what makes this place so special. This quote from the market's curator, Catarina Mendonça Ferreira, really just nails it. The mission is simple but so powerful. The idea is to bring the absolute best of the city all together in the same space. It's about finding the best food Porto has to offer and putting it all under one roof. And when they say the best, they mean it. The curation process is incredibly strict. This is not your typical food court where anyone with enough cash can just rent a spot. No way. To even get considered, a restaurant has to be featured and highly rated. We're talking 4 or 5 stars by Time Out's own critics. Then, and only then, do they get an invitation. It's like a built-in guarantee of quality. And what this all creates is this amazing concept they call democratic dining. I mean, think about it. You have chefs with Michelin stars serving up dishes just a few feet away from a beloved local spot. It completely shatters the walls of stuffy, fine dining. All of a sudden, the absolute best food in the city is accessible to everyone, without all the usual formality or the crazy price tags. All right, so who are these culinary stars we're talking about? Let's get into the names, the real powerhouses that make this market a must-visit destination. First up, let's talk about the heavy hitters, the chefs who've earned the highest honors you can get in the culinary world. You've got Chef Rui Paula. This guy is a true icon in Porto. He holds 2 Michelin stars, and when you see him at the market, he's basically a rock star. I mean, there are crowds of people just watching him cook, taking selfies. He's serving up some of his most iconic dishes, going back to his traditional roots. Then there's Chef Ricardo Costa, another giant, also with 2 Michelin stars. He's known for his absolutely exquisite Portuguese cuisine, using local ingredients to create something that's totally modern and unforgettable. And rounding out the Michelin trio is Chef Vasco Coelho Santos. He's one of the big rising stars of the new Portuguese food scene, and his restaurant already has a Michelin star. Now you're going to want to remember his name because we are definitely coming back to him in a bit. But hey, it's not all about the Michelin stars. The market is packed with local legends too. You've got Casa Inés. I mean, people whisper about their octopus fillets. They're that good. Mayanao for perfectly fresh grilled fish. Favatanca is doing amazing creative vegetarian food. And you've even got Padaria Ribeiro, a classic bakery that's been a Porto institution since, get this, 1878. It's an incredible mix. Okay, we know the chefs are amazing. But what about the food? What should you actually eat? Let's get into some of the must-try dishes. This gives you a perfect snapshot of what's happening here. You can get those legendary octopus fillets from Casa Inés for €18, Chef Rui Paula's duck rice for $16. Or how about this? Chef Ricardo Costa's Berlin ball with truffled beef for just €10. That's Michelin-level creativity at street food prices. And then there's that last one, the French toast for only €7. Let's just stop right here for a moment. Because according to the source, this isn't just a dessert. This is, and I'm quoting here, the best dessert in Porto. Remember Chef Vasco Coelho Santos? This is his masterpiece. It's his take on rabanadas, which is kind of the Portuguese answer to French toast. And just listen to this description. Slices of bread, bathed in egg and milk, pan-fried till they're crunchy and golden on the outside, but soft and delicious on the inside. For €7, that might just be the most accessible piece of culinary genius in the entire city. But the experience at Time Out Market Porto goes beyond what's on your plate. There's a whole other experience here, and it's all centered around this really distinct piece of architecture.
We're talking about this 21-meter tower. The architect, Souto de Moura, was inspired by the old water tanks he'd find along the railway lines. Apparently, the design was a little controversial at first, but now it stands as a core part of the market's identity. And this tower is super cool because it serves two totally different purposes. Down at the base, you've got a Vida Portuguesa, which is this fantastic shop for iconic Portuguese products and really beautifully designed souvenirs. Then you go all the way up to the top, and you'll find the Sala de Prova, a tasting room for incredible Porto and Douro wines, which also happens to offer some of the best views of the city. So when you boil it all down, what Time Out Market Porto has done is pretty revolutionary. They've brought the city's most elite chefs and its most beloved local gems together into one vibrant, informal, totally accessible space. And it really makes you wonder, when Michelin star quality meets street food prices and atmosphere, are we looking at the future of dining? It's definitely a delicious thought to chew on.